Hi there. In this video we will be taking a look at this my motion activated nightlight 2 and daughters in the background as always. So yeah, this was the price, so about 10 EU, and let's get inside of this box. Daughters will be playing around. What we have here, so this is the warranty, don't really care about that one. Let's see, this thing, as far as I understood, it's magnetic, so presumably this is metal. Yep, filming with the daughters today proves even more challenging than normally, because one of them keeps shutting off my phone. Anyway, so again, presumably some metal under this, or is it just a really well painted metal, or is it a plastic and metal underneath? Not really sure, but 99% sure. Let's see if it attracts anything. Yes, so I'm moving the tripod by using the magnet in this, and this is non-magnetic. That's great. So basically 360 degrees, you can turn this in any way, shape or form that you want. Obviously, if you want to read the info on it right here, so that's the power that it uses, 0.34 watts, and this is the voltage. So in theory it needs some batteries. Let's see, can I figure out how to open it without reading the manual? It seems I did. So it's and we found the metal. It's quite straightforward. Are these AAA or AA cells? Let me figure it out. If you need to see the info of this thing, and I will check for some batteries and be back in a moment. Okay, brought some AA cells because they are double A's, and daughter helping me. Wait 1 minute. So on one side we have this little clip where we have the CE sign. Unclip it. And now, wait, daughter. I hope you can see something between her fingers. We insert the batteries. Don't chip out on the batteries because they can leak and damage. Never chip out on batteries. Hey, daughter overly enthusiastic today. So batteries, as you can see, in. This is clipped in place. If you ever need to change them, unclip it. But we need it clipped. In here we have a smaller sun and a bigger sun. Presumably from here we can change the level of light, as you can see. So really bright or just a bit dim. And it turned off because presumably it is motion activated and it timed out. So at this point, if my daughters will let me take things from them to put it back together. Managed to get this back. Wasn't easy. We actually had an argument about it. But sometimes they need to understand that some things they cannot play with them exactly now. They need to play with them a bit later, when I finish filming at least. So let's remove this protection. This seems to be adhesive. Okay, that's a bit weird. Let me put this back in place. I had no idea this will be adhesive. I don't want to stick this somewhere, and actually I'm going to rotate this to have it on the back side, so it's not protruding in the front of this, because that could the other daughter, that could get annoying. So it will be on the back side because this has this weird shape, so it will be here. Do we have any other protection on it? I don't see any other protection, so that should be good. In theory, now we can put this in here, and presumably at this point if we don't move around or turn off the light. Maybe it needs the light to be off for it to work, being a night light. And yes, exactly, it activates only when the light is off, and I'm 99% sure that here in the middle we have the motion sensor. So, yep, this is a cool night light, and you can set it in any shape or form or wherever you want it to point, and with that sticky base, obviously you can glue it to something. So let me go and turn on the light once again. Okay, so this is the little light. It's quite dim in here, so it seems to be still activated, but it will time out, and when it times out it will not power on once again, considering the light in here. So until it times out, let's see the manual if you want. So it has minimum 3 lumens on the low setting and on high 25 lumens. I will just browse through the manual. It shows how to install it. You can pause at any time to read the manual if you want. For me, what's interesting, right about here, the detection field for the movement from 0 to 6 meters in front, 0 to 2.5 meters on the sides, 120 degrees area, and basically that's about it. Many ways to install this thing, but that's up to you. Still didn't time out. Maybe it actually needs to stop detecting movement, and then it times out and it will not power on again until you actually turn off the light. I will figure out about that while using this thing, because at the moment I have no clue. That's not properly explained. We've been using this little night light for a few months already. It's working perfectly. Here on this, in a corner of the room, when you get out of bed and it's dark in the room, obviously it will turn on. It will stay on as long as you move around, then it will time out in about 15 seconds or something like that. And let's say you went to the bathroom, when you come back, the second it sees you entering through the door, senses motion, turns on, and it will stay on until you go in your bed, and then again in 15 seconds it times out. And even if, let's say you get out of bed, it turns on, and then you turn on the light, it will not shut off instantly. As long as it senses light, it still remains on, but it will never turn on if it's already light, like now. It will not turn on, obviously. But yeah, that's a little bit of a downside. So if it's dark and it starts to turn on, and then you turn on, you flip the switch and you make light in the room with your light bulb, this still remains on. So it's only checking for light the moment it detects the first time movement. So yeah, that's about it. But anyway, it's an awesome little thing, really versatile. You can put it wherever you want to, adjust its position so it detects you exactly how you want it to detect. And I think there's also a Bluetooth version of this which can connect to your phone. Why you would want that, I don't know. But this, the one without Bluetooth, for me is more than enough, and it's doing the job. And yeah, that's about it for the video. Hope it helps you. Again, I like it, recommend it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye.